for rap, for the beat, drop for rap, drop the beat, drop for rap, drop for the beat, drop for drop the beat, for rap, for the beat, drop for rap, drop for the beat, drop for rap, drop for the beat, drop for watch and make it break it down.
Good evening, crypto world. Good day, depending on where you are. It is 10:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3:29. Oh my God, I'm jumping ahead. 3/23/2020. Wish April would get here. April 1st, possible Gold Inc. beta launch. A lot of signups. So I'll have to wait and see how that Gold Inc. game is progressing for everybody to start playing it and enjoying it. Mine real physical gold on Apollo's network. Such a deal. Along with so many other things that Apollo's doing. We'll get to those in a minute. Currently, you've got 180 for the market cap, billion, 31 daily, with a little bit of an upsurge in the last hour or so. Even though the hour doesn't show it there, it's been going back and forth, back and forth. 65.65 for BTC, ETH 135, XRP at almost 16 cents, up 6.77% for the last 24 hours. ETH is up 9.66%, and BTC is up 11.5%. You had quite a few things happen yesterday regarding also the basically the Feds doing a stimulus style thing, no upper limits, and a bunch more. So you've got that unlimited corona stimulus package. And the markets did respond. I'm not saying that the crypto market responded directly with this information, but some of it did give a positive aspect, and more people would invest because of that. And that quantitative easing and what they're doing could help. Then you get into the crypto whales move $148 million in BTC, along with 57,000 ETH and 46 million for the XRP amid a wild day of trading. Dun 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 dun. Hey, you guys have to admit this: when you have the crypto market cooking, in the world that's really uptight because of the corona, it's nice to see. And with the world doesn't stop. That's a good thing to keep in mind, including keeping yourself busy. Find things that are just fun to do, okay, unique to do. Keep busy and stay safe. And get over to the issues of shipping. Amazon delays shipments of non-essential items in the U.S. by up to a month. Now, that these titles tend to try to scare you a little bit, but to get your attention, Amazon Prime is still quick, but it's been extended a day. So instead of 1 to 2 days, it's 3 days pretty much. Coronavirus transforms the peak internet usage, but the ISPs say they can handle the extra load. But that's now. Wait till more and more progresses and more people work from home in the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Douchebag strategists warn of hyperinflation generated by the anti-coronavirus policies. Hyperinflation, it could happen in some of the countries that normally don't have it because of this. But there's somebody that can help you pretty easily, and that is Apollo. Apollo with the characteristics like no other digital currency on this website, which I'm not going to pronounce. It is so stupid, the name of it. It's a good website, but my God, the name doesn't roll off the tongue easily, and it should. Okay, so it's a breakdown of the coin, and it's a pretty good breakdown, and you should read into it. I'll list it down below. And it's up to date too, talking about what Apollo did signing the MOA with the CBZ in Zimbabwe. And that is big news there. Including the news, that article talking about that CBZ MOA. It was on the, let's see, it should be on CoinDesk, and it's not yet, but Bobby King in my Telegram group did send them some information. But Cointelegraph had it. And Bobby King sent that article over to CoinDesk and Crypto Slate. to get them to lock and load. This information is just getting to the forefront of the mainstream news about this deal. And there's more and more coming on these deals. You've got a statement by Steve in the small picture that I will enlarge nicely. Okay, basically talking about the Apollo Africa and the teams. It can mean either many governments are asking us to present the news, and because the news is traveling fast. We have been more limited by time than anything. We are the only company offering all these solutions, so we have had more interest than we can handle. We have a few things coming up that will be used to fund the addition of 3 to 10 more Apollo FinTech teams in Africa. These teams will do nothing but present our government products and work with the governments every week. We have one team not to put that into perspective. This will allow us to do things 3 to 10 times faster. We expect closer to 10 times, which is good news because there is extreme interest. They've signed Zimbabwe. They've signed another country that he had mentioned, not named yet. And then they're working with more and more. That's part of the initiatives, including Nigeria. So there's so many different things happening. If you want to keep in touch and learn a few things that they have here, the Apollo University gives you pieces of videos to watch on the Apollo Currency YouTube page and updates from Colin on this most recent one that was 3 days ago there for the mission update. So that's good news there. When you look at Apollo 2 years ago, when I started pushing and talking about Apollo, they built the fastest network in the world. And it's 1 to 2 seconds in the speed of wallet to wallet, and from your wallet to exchange rapid. From the exchange back to your wallet, pretty damn fast compared to Bitcoin, ETH, XRP. It's so fast. It's very cool. When you download the wallet on the wallet page, okay, you get the all-in-one wallet that has all these features built into it. Coin, basically your alias system, which you can set up aliases and sell those aliases in the marketplace that is included in the all-in-one wallet, along with a DEX. But anyway, you've got coin mixing, private ledger, encrypted messages, encrypted data transport, IP masking, and coin shuffling. You've also got the voting, decentralized file storage, and the marketplace that I mentioned. Then, with this piece down the bottom, you've got advanced account control, multi-signature and phased transactions, decentralized exchange, smart contracts, monetary system. Keep in mind what they're doing with the governments and doing as part of the Apollo FinTech setup is light wallets. The light wallets will have the QRC scanning, and for the Zimbabwe, boy, I'm having a tough time with that pronunciations. So with the Zimbabwe setup for the MOA, 20 million wallets for people to pay for their daily goods by scanning, along with the rent and everything else, using the gold standard coin that they're going to have hosted on the network. Yep, these light wallets will take care of business. And getting back to one thing too, when you look at their roadmap, you look through, and this gives you a good history of where they've been and where they're going. To look into 2020, with all the different things they're doing with DAC, Consensus Protocol, the ArcNet, and Apollo Cloud, this is stuff that you see the all-in-one is just cranking out. So with the Apollo Africa and all the initiatives that they have started, and including Egypt, and more that you see on this list, over here and over here, this is all developing. And now that they've signed Zimbabwe, you're just going to hear more and more. And now when things are quiet, don't worry about it. Apollo is working on this stuff and taking care of it. And don't forget too, Apollo did sharding. Sharding, nobody else could do it. Apollo did it. Apollo's network is currently sharded. They're partnered with the ADF group, who said, the ADF group, that it's endless features, Apollo's blockchain, and the obvious choice. Yeah, and that's the ADF group based in South Africa, who is the most influential group for finance with the governments of all the governments of Africa. Partnering with Apollo Africa in South Africa, and they're taking care of business, circulating, signing Zimbabwe, Lesotho, and now more and more, and using their commercial products, consumer products, everything that you see that they have, and there's more that you don't even know about that they're working with. They are taking care of business, including the Knox exchange. So down below is a link that you can use to go right to the Knox exchange and use my referral code to give you discounts on fees and for the social ecosystem that is coming out shortly. That gold ink game that I mentioned from Mind Physical Gold is coming pretty damn fast. The social ecosystem is coming pretty damn fast. So when you're home and you're taking care of business, dive into this stuff when it comes out, and I'll have the information when it does. And when you do get it, the full functionality of the social ecosystem for YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Coinbase, and PayPal, all in one place, one login, no sharing of data, easy to invite friends, everybody. All this is the umbrella of the all-in-one. So the all-in-one, Apollo FinTech, Apollo Currency, the Knox Exchange, Sharded Network, ADF partnership, right here, announced on June 13th, 2019. So basically, for this reason, the ADF has identified Apollo Currency Africa as the only and obvious choice with regard to cryptocurrency and its application in the African perspective to form a partnership and integrate into the ADF's involvement in the African continent. Because of Apollo's independent blockchain and endless features, the ADF is endorsing its use and its adoption to all of the 54 African countries it has relationships with. On that note, let me just say we're dropping the mic. Okay, everybody have a great one, and I'll talk to you soon.